Let's get into it. Greetings and welcome to the SwagHer Daily Brief, produced by Arya T.M. Davis, and I'm your host, Fancy. This is news for the women who built something so real they won't let somebody else's version become the story. Let's start with the woman drawing a hard line between her name and someone else's cut of it. Nigerian American author Tomi Adeyemi publicly distancing herself from the film adaptations of her best-selling novel Children of Blood and Bone, revealing in a series of social media posts that she has not watched the movie and doesn't intend to. This despite being credited as a co-writer of the screenplay and serving as one of its executive producers. There is a reason why I will not post anything about the adaptation of my work, she wrote, adding that she's been holding those feelings back for a long time. She hasn't detailed exactly what caused the rift, and neither she nor Paramount Pictures has explained it publicly. But the film reportedly went through reshoots and significant changes before release, and fans are speculating about creative differences. Instead of promoting the movie, Adeyemi is directing readers to buy the Legacy of Orisha trilogy from independent bookstores, saying that supporting the books means far more to her than supporting the film. The 2018 novel, inspired by Yoruba mythology and African history, made her an international bestseller and launched her into global literary fame. My thoughts? Here's what I need y'all to sit with today. You can sell someone the rights to adapt your work and still refuse to hand over your piece about how it turned out. Tomi Adeyemi didn't owe anybody a smile for the camera. She built the mythology out of her ancestors' history and turned it into a global bestseller. The receipts are hers whether or not she claps for the movie. Protecting your name after the deal is signed is still protecting your name. Have you ever had to separate your pride in your work from what somebody else did with it? Tell me in the comments. I was trying to think if I've had to do that. I want to say I have, though. Or maybe because the situation that comes to mind, I had pride in my work and I wanted to tell people about it, but I didn't want to be associated with the people that I did the work with. So um I guess kind of sort of that answers that question if you were asking me. Um and I still had to promote it a little, but it wasn't something I promoted a lot, and I still will talk about it today because it's one of the highest paying gigs I've ever had, I guess you would say, but it was also one of the worst experiences I've ever had as a publisher and editor in chief, to be honest. But I've made it through. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to SwagHer Mag TV on YouTube if you are enjoying the SwagHer Daily Brief. Now let's go from the page to the pavement because Cleveland just got its flowers on Hollywood Boulevard. Bone Thugs and Harmony received the 2,851st star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame this week, honored in the recording category after a 35-year career. Ice-T and Fat Joe spoke at the ceremony on Hollywood Boulevard, and all 5 members of the group were present. In a statement, the group said, "Receiving a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame is a blessing beyond words. Coming from Cleveland, we never imagined that the music we created would touch so many lives around the world. This honor belongs not only to Bone Thugs and Harmony, but to our families, our city, our fans, and everyone who believed in us from the beginning." My thoughts? This is what staying power looks like. 35 years, 5 guys from Cleveland, and a sound nobody's been able to fully copy since. A star on that boulevard isn't just a plaque. It's the industry finally catching up to what the culture is already knew. Sometimes the recognition takes decades. That doesn't make it any less earned. My question for you all, what's the Bone Thugs and Harmony song that takes you back the fastest? Tell me in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to SwagHer Mag TV if you are watching on YouTube. And if you enjoy the SwagHer Daily Brief. My sources for today is I Love Africa and Haiti, Lastly, tickets are live for the Black Women of the Future dinner on Eventbrite. This is the room built for the women creating legacy right now. If your brand wants to be seen where the culture is, we've also opened sponsorship opportunities for the dinner, so reach out if that's you. And if you can't make the dinner in person, the SwagHer swag bag offer means you can still show up in the spirit of the room. Details, sponsorship info, and registration are all on Eventbrite. Spots and sponsorship slots are limited, so if this is calling you, don't sit on it. That's your SwagHer Daily Brief for Thursday, July 9th. I'm Fancy. This brief was produced by Arya T.M. Davis. Stay visible, stay grounded with SwagHer. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube, please.